there was my photo there, blasting Chagulanyi. He went, I think, to Luwera and said Museveni, when he was in the war, he saw good land in Uganda and stole it. And I've refuted it, because this is my docket. I would have shown you. Museveni has never stolen anybody's land. We know that he bought the land in Kisozi with his own money. We bought in how long ago he told us when he acquired the land in Rajitula. There is no place. What President Museveni has done, and as I indicated in today's paper, when he came here, he found here the 1975 land from the decree of Idi Amin, which had taken away all the land from individuals, given it to everything became state land. The Mayanja holders who had enjoyed the protection under Busula and Vujoro became paupers, tenants as sufferings. That's the word used in that decree. It is when he came back that he restored back land under the 1995 Constitution, Article 237, Article 1, that land belongs to the people of Uganda.
Yes.
And they can own it under Mairo, and leasehold, under freehold, under customary. Public land is managed under Uganda Land Commission for government land, and then district land boards with the other lands. Now, how can one who is aspiring to be the president of this country, to hold the highest office, come up with lies which are so irresponsible? So I condemn that with all the baselessness and with all the contempt that it deserves. I think the aim was to fan up to hatred and ill will and ill feeling against the name of the president, which is illegal. I hope the security authority organs will take action against that man. I think it shouldn't. I think that party, I don't see how a criminal should head a party. One so responsible and so reckless, standing before a big public and utters contemptuous words against the name of the person of the president. It must be condemned, and I couldn't go ahead with anything else before condemning it. You read today's vision, I have done that. I argue, my fellow members of parliament, me I'm ex officio. Whenever something comes up against a president, come out quickly and condemn it. Because he also needs to feel that he has people who can come up immediately to defend him. Thank you very much. This one, my usual term is Chibwelero. This must be finished here in this hall. Let me guide to the law. I'm not just saying a fairy story. This is the law. The law is that the law of leases and public land, which this one is governed under the Uganda Land Act, which they passed in the parliament. Section 59, subsection 1 and A is very clear. If this land falls under district, and now I have to be guided whether this, because it is district, and I've heard you mention the Uganda Land Commission, but this was a land of the community.
Yes.
So it should definitely fall under the Masindi District Land Board. And it's I'm going to tell you ahead why I'm saying so. It's land here in the community. It is not land of the Uganda Land Commission, because that is for land already in government. So this is not land which goes there. I believe if it was going there, still the matter must be finished today. Now that section is very clear. The district land board allocates land which is not owned by any individual or authority. Now this land was already in the name of the teacher training college. Yes. It was therefore not available to be allocated to any other person or authority. So there would have been no other person to own this land according to the law except the TTC. And on top of that, the TTC had 49 years. It had just run, how many? I think that this is 2021?
Just 6 years.
Yes. It had only right. So it was not available even at that time to be given to anybody else because that is was still running. Now what happened when the board, when the TCC was phased out? When the TCC was phased out, the land still remained in a name which, until that name would be resolved. Now what happens to a lease? Number one, you cannot transfer a lease to one individual or to another. A lease is not a personal land. If you are given a period, that means that this property, this is public property. When you are not able to continue the 49 years, then it reverts back to authority. So this entry here is an illegality. If the government found or whoever handled that this, then the land should have reverted back to the Public Land Commission. If the teachers' college did not exist anymore, then after that, government would have allocated it to under a minute. Now, since it didn't do that, and there's an illegality here, that means this land reverted back to the local authorities. Yes. This is a legal position. So, and I'm glad you have mentioned it. You have never seen this man called who? Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown is, but I see somebody else in the company. I see Bimba, Van, somebody, and Ted. These are the shareholders of the company. But anyway, on another one, we see a Mr. Brown. Whoever it is, he has never come and taken possession of the land. So as we stand now, that land is empty. So it is now land available to be allocated by the district land board. That is section 59 subsection A. Chairman, I think you read that section very clear. What you allocate is that which is not by owned by any person or authority. Now it is not owned by any person because the teacher training college did what? The person who alleged to have won has never come. And the entry is an illegality. So the land is available for allocation. So what you do now, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. For what I'm directing the district land board. Immediately I leave here, maybe you sit behind and write. And write for guidance for me, because I want to give it to you in the guide in writing. That at my address today, I indicated that the land which is free in the district belongs to the district. As long as public land remained for the community, as this one was. And I indicate that the community had given it to the teacher training college for educational purposes. And therefore the land went into the title of the community. Number 3 or 2 or 4, that TTC was dissolved. There is no minute where the district land board or Uganda Land Commission sat and received, because it reverts. It should have. There's no where the TTC or an act of a minute reverted that land. So technically, it never went into this land. What is here is an illegality. So being back into the community and being that this company doesn't dissolve, that doesn't exist, I'm advising and directing under law. Actually, minister doesn't advise, he directs. I direct that the Uganda, the Masindi District Land Board sits, observes that this land reverted back to the community. Then sits and allocates it to I don't know, I'm not going to, this is your choice. You may, I don't know whether Bunyo University has been incorporated or it is near a steering committee. It's up to you now. If you want, you can say it is the Masindi City or Masindi District, whatever, or initially, if the steering committee of the university is a legal entity, I don't know what it is, but allocate it where it cannot revert to anything else other than the university. Where you are allocating it to an entity, not a university, you can put a condition that it will be to the Masindi District Council user university, Bunyoro University, so that it can't change. But that must be done and done quickly. So that the university now has land. And you can indicate that after the incorporation of the university, this offer shall revert to the university. Yes. So it is all indicated in whatever leasehold you give. The vote is finished. My legal advisor, my legal assistant is here. Please put everything properly because I'm going to write to them and give a copy to the members of parliament so that my honorable member can stand now before the floor and say, One, I worked a lot with the State House Anti-Corruption. We must submit this thing to them to investigate the fraud. Who was responsible for this fraud?
Yes.
We are tired of just dealing with the people. You say now, do it properly, and you leave these people kulia butala. No. Who is this guy? Because who is this guy? Linda Van, whatever, South African. Who is Ted Sempe of Uganda? How many shares? It is not even indicated. So there is somebody working along this. Maybe after failing to grab this one, they are busy grabbing elsewhere. Yes. So investigations must be carried out. And if these people are the one because crime doesn't end, there's no time limit. If there are the people who attempted, because even attempt, they failed, they attempted, they must be arrested and charged for that. So that's what. Now the ministry also, I think some names I've seen have already left the ministry. I think Rubanga has already left. But these are crimes.
Yeah, the PS, the former PS.
I see. All this. Me, I can tell you now, I'm going to write a report to Brigadier General Isoke, and ask him to investigate all these individuals. In the end, whether they retired or not, they should be found, arrested, prosecuted for the crimes they have committed against the people of Uganda. If this is not done, we shall not end corruption in this country. Because people say, by the time this thing is found out, I will have left office. Let us follow them up there. Because they committed a crime.